That was weird, wasn't it? That's sort of because we messed up.
Yeah, well, I blame the software, to be fair.
Yeah, software.
Yeah, we had everything right. All the things were correct. And then all of a sudden, we go to record, or we go to look at the recording, and it was just over. It stopped recording.
Yeah, it near the end there, just kind of pooped itself. So, anyway, as I was saying, in this particular Nuzlocke, for the wild area, as you can see, the wild area is divided into regions by the little segregated lines.
Oh, I just learned that.
Yeah, so, yeah, I can catch one Pokemon per segregated region, because I'm counting it as its own individual route, and I can catch one Dynamax thing from each little region. You'll understand what that means in a bit. Here,
Dynamax.
Yeah, it's...
Is that in the dictionary? Can I look that up?
No, probably not. But anyway, yeah, so that's how the wild area is going to work. And of course, I can only catch the first thing, that's not overworld, but
Pure
surprise
Nuzlocke.
or whatnot. But surprise, surprise, we didn't know that recording, messed up while we were recording. So, we'll say hello to Yelly.
Sweet Yelly.
Sweet little Yelly Bean.
Don't you just want to yank her little ears off?
Oh, look at those yankable ears.
I just want to take them off of her body.
Let's do it.
But now that we've gotten all the spiel out of the way, everything we wanted to say, I want to go ahead and bring up that we got our first subscriber today.
That was pretty fucking dope.
Yeah, it was pretty awesome to be at work, and then you see that you got a new subscriber. I was like, haha, well earned.
We are getting out here, slowly but surely, dude. Just like, not negative, less than nut.
Yeah, just like less than nut. Soon enough, just you get ready.
But whoever you are, me and James both love you very much.
Oh yeah, it's great. I love that you're here, man. You ought to stay.
Yes.
I really believe you should stay.
Listen, please stay.
Things will get better. This is the bottom, dude. We're soon enough, we'll be at the tippy top.
Exactly. Oh. Hell yes.
Combi.
Yeah, it's like a bee, but 3 of them.
Oh, I get it. That's why it's
honeycomb.
comb. Okay.
Yeah, they weren't really thinking too hard about this one.
Oh no. Well, he's dead, so.
Yeah, he shouldn't. He deserved it.
The game was rigged from the start.
Oh, next, almost getting there. So right now I'm just grinding a little bit because I think the next fight, the highest level Pokemon is 12. I'm not so sure, but right after this encounter, we're gonna catch our second one on our way to the city.
Hell yeah, dude. I hope it's something good and big. We need a big Pokemon.
What if it's another Yelly?
Catch 2 and make them fight to see which one we love more.
Well, that guy was pissed, bro. He fucking headbutted us. That's kind of... You got 2 fists there, bud. Come on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, anyway, y'all hear about, World War III?
Ha! What? World War III?
Well, it's not really here, yet. But,
I hope.
But anyway, so, this morning, I kind of just woke up, and, one of the first things I do in the morning is check Instagram, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so, I got on there, and the very first meme I saw was imagine when dudes wake up and check Instagram and see all these World War III memes. And I'm like, huh? What? And sure enough, as I scroll down, there was another one. And I was like, alright, maybe it's like a little meme coincidence. Know what I'm saying? Like, it could happen. It could happen.
Oh my gosh.
But no. No, there's, as I kept scrolling down, it was just all World War III memes.
Whoa.
And I'm like, wait, is this a thing? Is this happening right now? So, yeah, apparently, the U.S. Embassy in, Iran, right, kept having protesters pretty much shit on it, right? They were, throwing rocks and fucking, they had, homemade battering rams trying to break down the bulletproof glasses and shit.
Nice.
That's pretty good for, I'm not gonna lie.
Not the gun. Not World War III, but
No,
this.
yeah.
Nice bombs. Hell yeah.
Fuck yeah. But yeah, so yeah, in retaliation, we got everyone in the embassy out of there, of course. But yeah, we kind of like, I think it was like a missile strike or something. The Iranian airport, right?
Whoa, like on some Modern Warfare 2 type shit?
Like literally Modern Warfare 2 type shit. We missile strike the Iranian airport. And so that's not good for a couple reasons.
Yeah.
One of them, civilians died in that. That's kind of no bueno. Just saying. But another thing, we killed like, the missile strike was like focused on like the head general of the country, right? And he's like,
that thing.
He's literally second in power to, of course. We got Nuck out here. I mean, this stick knows no bounds. But yeah, the general's like second in power to, like, Grand Leader, whatever they call him. I think it's literally like they call him a Grand Leader or something, like Supreme Leader.
Damn.
Nice. And, so yeah, the Supreme Leader got pissed, and so he eventually said, yeah, there's definitely going to be retaliation for this. And you know, he has some good allies like Lebanon and Saudi Arabia.
They have all the oil.
Yeah. So either we get no oil or something actually might be going down.
Well, I tell you what, I don't want that. I'll tell you, I'll just be the first to go on record and say I don't fucking want that shit.
That is not good shit.
You know, anytime I think of World War III, I do think of fighting. And you know what I think of when I think of fighting?
MMA? Russian slap boxing?
Oh my god, have you seen all that about it?
Dude, like, apparently, like, the grand champion or whatever recently got dethroned and shit. And I was like, holy shit.
Yeah, you know, I heard about that too.
Like, they're just these dudes who, like, practice by fucking, like, you know how, like, you know, football players practice by flipping those tires, right?
Yeah.
These dudes are flipping tractor tires.
Really?
Big ass, heavy ass tractor tires.
Oh my god. I couldn't imagine that. I mean, I could barely flip a tire in my damn prime.
Yeah. But yeah, they got some slap. You know, it's like, if you've never heard about it, go watch some videos about it. It's kind of insane.
Yeah, it's incredible, in all honesty. You know, way back in the day, I actually damn bought into the craze that was Fallout 76.
Fallout 7, I remember that.
The big Fallout of Bethesda, if you will.
I see the helmet right over there.
Yeah, man, it's pretty terrible. I was wanting to get the Fallout 4 pre-order, which if I remember right, it was a Pip-Boy. And I've always loved Fallout since 3. And I really wanted that Pip-Boy, but it sold out as soon as I got the news of it, which is a couple weeks, or maybe even a couple days after it was announced. So whenever I had seen that Fallout 76 was going to have a sick-ass pre-order with a Brotherhood of Steel helmet, I had to hop on that. And you know what? The game wasn't that great.
Dude, I remember you were searching you were there for like when it pretty much released and you were looking to buy it, but it literally sold out in like 10 minutes.
Yes, man. Oh my gosh. I was literally looking everywhere for it and it was gone. I still want that Pip-Boy, man. I couldn't imagine having that next to it. But the craze that has really made me happy, because that was a big investment. But an investment of equal proportions was the one that I got for Borderlands 3. The Big Boy Daddy Edition, that big old loot box, man. We both got that.
Oh, dude, best purchase decision of my life.
Oh, dude, one of the best. It's up there with gas.
It's up there with literal transportation.
Yeah, man, in order to drive my truck. But yeah, man, I can say I am so happy with the loot box. I hope a lot more people got it, but I know that only a couple did.
Yeah, and then, like, see, here's the fucked up part. Like, when we got it, we got some limited edition like weapon skins and like
Yeah,
grenades and
man.
shit, right? That were like really fucking good at one, making money, and two, making your weapons look really sick.
Yeah, that money grenade is something amazing, man.
And then they released it as DLC.
No, they didn't. Not the money grenade.
Not the money grenade?
No,
Oh, we
'cause-
still got that?
Yeah, I've got a friend that bought it thinking he would get the money grenade, and he just got the toy box pack, which apparently the money grenade's not in. So he got the two squirt guns, or the squirt gun and the other. I wish I could remember the names right now.
It's like a little this squirt gun and like a Nerf gun or something.
Yeah, exactly. It was a pretty sick deal. I just wish they didn't release that, but as long as I have the money grenade, I'm good, because like any character I get can become rich, and some players don't even know what that's like.
You know, we can play some Borderlands 3 eventually.
Oh, that's right. We have the capabilities, the technology to record this at any time. Because you've got your Xbox and I've got mine.
Right? I'd be so down to make like a little like run through. I mean, of course you guys would be seeing it through like James's perspective, but you know, I'd be there.
Yeah.
I'm still a person.
That works. People play that all the time. Well, not that, but they play games like that. That'd be great.
Let's see what I got. Someone just left a super potion behind in the alley. Can you believe that?
Someone's got a haul. You were about to get fucking mugged.
You
That's
were
what was
get-
about to
That's
happen.
true. This is Britain.
Oi!
Oi!
And then you're like, no, please. Be talking to your friend from across the alley.
A Charizard runs up to you. What are you gonna do when a Charizard runs up to you and steals your wallet, bro?
I'm gonna will myself out of existence.
I'm like, I'm not fucking with that shit.
Yeah, you're gonna see me fade into obscurity and just into the ether.
Yeah, I mean, Grookey Stick is cool and all, but Charizard is a fucking... It's a Charizard.
You can poke him in the eye all you want. He's just gonna become more angry.
He's gonna get pissed. Whoop. Shwoop.
Wow, that was disorienting.
This is my favorite guy in the whole game. This guy's name... Ta-da! You took time to talk to a Pokeball, so you deserve a little reward.
Wow. Hand job.
Dude, he gave us a free hand job and Pokeball. In case you're wondering, I'm not just any old Pokeball. But who am I, you ask? Well, the answer is simple. They call me the Ball Guy.
The
And
answer
Ball
is-
Guy is the best.
Really?
I love him.
He's there, man. He's the mascot of the things you carry.
True.
In between them legs, dude.
That's also true. It's time the world learned our names.
Mm-hmm. You know what? Funny enough, I think that's something cool, man. How did you come up with your name?
Oh,
Shapsta.
Shapsta. Alright, so if any of y'all grew up, you know, around the 2000s, you know, you were born in the late 1990s, grew up in the 2000s, you probably played RuneScape, right? And so RuneScape was my like very first online game ever. And when it was explained to me, it was like, yeah, you can be a warrior, you can be a wizard, an archer, whatever the hell you want. And like my little kid of my imagination, I was like, holy shit, that must be awesome. So when it time to take up a username, I was like, bro, I'm gonna be shape user. I'm gonna control all the fucking shapes and be the fucking best. Because I was like, man, you can do so many things with shapes. And, you know, that's not how the game works at all.
No.
Not one bit.
No.
But I stuck with it for a while, and then like I joined a guild, and you know we like there's like a guild for like stayed in there for like 2 years, and eventually no one was. Eventually people just stopped saying shape user. They just say Shap. They're like, yo Shap, and I'm like, yeah, what's up? And so I changed my name to Shap, and then hey Shapster, how goes it?
Shapster.
And I was like, yeah, I'm the Shapster, boys. I do the Shap things. And then eventually I was like, when it came time to change my name again, at that point, the newest thing to call me was Shapsta. And so, yeah, it was like 5 years in the making, but Shape User turned into Shapsta, and
Wow.
that's where I am now.
That's a good transformation story. Mine is not so. Because I'm sklunk, it's a good little noise. But at first, for a long time, I was Wamplet because I had seen a monster can upside down and it looked like Monster said Wampler or something, and I was like, that's cool. And then I made it Wamplet. But then, to explain Sklunk, which is my current name, just imagine, if you will, that here you are on a wonderful rocky surface. And it's great. You love it, and you pick up your favorite little rock. And then you take and you look over, and there's a nice lake. It's wonderful and beautiful and blue. And there's dangerous shit in there. Don't go into this lake. I'm telling you.
You do not want that lake.
You don't want to get into this lake because your legs will not come out the same way they went in. And so imagine the next thing you do is you take that rock, you take your beautiful pebble, and you throw that into the lake. Kind of like an underhand toss up in the air. You know what noise that's going to make? It's going to go sklunk. I thought about that and I was like, well, that is great. And nobody ever took it. And all these years that the universe has been real, nobody's ever taken sklunk. So that's copywritten. That's me, brother.
Fuck yes.
Yeah, man.
I don't know if you noticed, but while I was in that gym, I talked to 2 chicks, one with blue hair, one with green hair. They follow you throughout all the gyms, right? And like one of them's a trainer that like is like hyped to go in these gyms with you, and the other one turns out being like your biggest fan.
Really?
And it's pretty nice. Adds some continuity to the games.
That's good. I'm glad I know that now and not later.
Well, yeah, but then you would understand why I talked to those 2 chicks.
I didn't even see it.
Well, yeah, but
I was looking right at it. I don't know how I didn't see it, come to think of it.
Blah, blah, blah. Fucking story. Even though... So basically, it's all about, like... You know, the darkest day, and 2 Pokemon came and stopped the darkest day. The darkest day would make, you know, Dynamax Pokemon, and they would just run rampant and shit. But then a hero... The Sword and Shield would come and he'd stop that shit. Stop that shit real good. No one want to stop us. I'm up for that.
Huh.
Oh, he's pissed. The guy on the right. Oh, he's mega pissed.
He's angry. Look what he has.
That's the weirdest fucking Y ever.
Uh-oh. You know what this means. You guys are going to have to wait till next episode to see this fight.
Woo!
Isn't that fun? Well, we'll see you next time on Pokenuts.
Pokenuts? Yeah, Pokenuts.
Yeah, we'll see you.
Nice.